Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, Herd37. So honestly, I can't even remember my last flight. It's been a while. This is just such a crazy semester of school. I thought it was going to be a light one, and it's actually turned out to be extremely busy. But our plane, I had a guy fly our plane. He might have flown a job or two, and I can't remember if I just had him take it over here or not. But it's in Memphis. I think was our last one. I can't remember now. I thought we flew back east because I remember we went to Palm Springs and then did one after that, but I can't really remember what that is. But anyway, it's in Memphis, the plane. And I do have one, as you can see, going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's a pretty short flight, so good for me. Oh, this guy, he moved our plane over there and just, I don't remember how much damage he did to it, but he nailed the freaking thing. So I had to go and fix it. And he didn't just do a little bit. He did a pretty good amount. KYNG, I can remember that. It's obviously far away. What is that? Not sure why I can't remember that. KYNG. I got even the thing right in front of me, but I know where we landed and everything. It was at nighttime, wasn't it? Yeah, because we dinged it up. I can kind of remember that. Alright, but it's not a huge load either, only 53,000. We'll put enough, more than enough fuel to get there. Alright, we're going to do a day flight. We're going to have to pick the gate because I didn't take it there. Hey, kind of wanted that gate medium, but I don't, all these gates and ramps, I don't know. I was going to say like medium. I don't know. See all those gate medium and heavy? I don't know if I want to be there or not. Tell you what, we'll take this 101 gate, the first medium. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, we're here at the plane. Probably not a place we wanted to be. I think this is like a similar place. I think it was a DC-3 or DC-6. I think we were over here too. And had to do really odd getting out of here, so this is not good, but we'll deal with it. Alright, Control E to start it up. Alright, parking brake is engaged. Make sure these lights on. Alright. We'll go ahead and adjust this because we can't use the FMC. We'll go up to 33,000. Alright, we'll be taking off on 18 center, so we'll put that to 180. Alright. Resize this a little bit. Alright, so we're at Memphis, which is KMEM, and we're going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which is KCID. Oh, I clicked it. Alright. And we're taking off on 18 center. Alright, activate and execute. Reserves, let's carry 5 in reserves. Cruising altitude, 33,000. And we'll use a cost index of 75. Execute. That's all fine. Alright, so we're departing 18 center. Execute that. And arrival, I believe we're 27. Yeah, ILS 27. There's 2 runways there. Let's go to legs, make sure everything's in here. Oh wow, only 2 pages. Oh well, it is only like 400 some miles. With the TCAS. I actually remember hit the TCAS before we're in the air. Alright. Let's move this around. We'll go step by step. Just to make sure. Oops, hit the page button. Oh, I went right through it. IO. Oops. Well, boom. Hopefully there's enough distance there, or else we'll have to take manual control again and come over a little bit further. That's set on what, like 5 miles? That's like literally like 5 miles. That might be enough, actually. Alright, so we'll adjust this. Looks like we're not too far from our runway. I took the center one. There's 18 left, right, and center, so I took the center one just so we would be the closest. Hopefully. Well, you should. There's 3 of them. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I think we're all set. Can't think of anything. At least the parking brake. Let's start the pushback. Seems like I'm forgetting something. Better look back here. Make sure we don't hit anything. This is not a good area. It said medium planes, but aren't we a medium plane? We're not a heavy. I think they only have medium and heavy. I don't think there's like a large, you know? I don't know how... Yeah, medium planes I wouldn't think would be in here. I think it might be starting to turn. Alright, stop the push back there. We're starting to roll. Let's get these taxi lights on. How much? Alright, 4.8 in the center. Because I was thinking we would probably have to shut the pumps off. Let's go find our runway. Have no idea where it is. I don't know if we can even get on the taxi line. I'm kind of scared about our wings over here. That's why I'm not. Because we got this guy. Hey guy, just park in the center, right? You know, there's a big point over here. Let's just park it right in the center. Yeah, right where the guy's gonna come through, right? Idiot. Alright, so I guess we can come... I don't want to go clear over there to the line because, as I said, I'm afraid our wings... So yeah, I don't think we should be here. So, if we're going towards 18, we gotta be out to the right. Taking off to our left. So I'm not sure if that's our runway right in front of us or not. By the way, there's a program out, it's been out for years, called AccuFeel. I just happened to notice some videos on it. I've heard of it before, never really looked into it too much. But it looks pretty cool, so I went ahead and said heck with it. See if you can hear like the brake squeal. Alright, you hear that? It was a little late actually, but... it does some different things. You can look it up. I might talk a little bit about it, but I don't know a whole lot about it. Like I said, I just started using it. Is that us? Hey, guy. Yeah, one of those is us because it's perpendicular, which is what it's showing. Alright. Yeah, that AccuFeel, it adds a bunch of different feels and sounds and stuff like that. It's supposed to do like camera shakes, which I don't know, it doesn't really do it like EZDok. Like EZDok still works. I don't know exactly how to explain it. That's why I'm not the best to explain it. But it does add sounds and stuff like that. I thought it was kind of cool, so I was like, yeah, you know, I'll do it. I do like the brake sounds and stuff like that. It doesn't add a ton, but I kind of like it. I think it's better with small planes because it adds more to them than a bigger plane like this. Alright, I'm kind of confused about the taxi lines here. It's kind of big and jumbled up. Is there a guy right by me? I think they're talking about that -8. It's on the TCAS thing, my screen.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Don't worry yet, I don't know which runway is ours. There's that one. I've got to believe that's the left, and this is center, and right could be on the other side. I don't see any runways over to the left, so it's got to be the one just to our right. Alright, flaps to 15. Just in case I don't forget, I'll go ahead and take some trim out as well. Trim down. There's no signage saying which is which. I guess it'll be up here. I gotta imagine it's the one to our right. I don't see any other runways to the left. That's about the end of the airport over here. So I figure it's on the other side of the building. Alright, so we'll make our turn right here. So you hear those sounds. I can't remember if this plane had those sounds yet or not. The brake sounds are a little late. The 18 center. But the AccuFuel also has stuff like shocks and stuff like that. Like to make it stiffer or not as stiff. I'm not sure how much of a difference it really makes with the big planes though, like I said. Alright, so we're here at the runway. Landing lights on. Taxi off. Strobe on. I took some trim out. Take a little bit more. Just we're really light. And we're good. Get on the runway. The brakes and RTO. Flight director on. Auto throttles armed. LNAV and VNAV. Now, no. See, it did it again. Maybe I don't. I'm all over the brakes now. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have done it right then. I thought this might go bad. This might try to do that again. And it did. Hey, look. It helped us line up perfectly. Auto throttles armed, LNAV, VNAV. See, it's not doing it now. I don't know what that was. We are ready to take off. So advance the throttles. Alright, set the power. Power is set. I'll push down just on the nose just to make sure. This plane loves to pop up.
80 knots. Rotate. V2.
No V1? Wow, that thing just popped up like crazy. Gear up. I wouldn't be surprised if we did like a freaking tail strike. That was crazy.
Flaps 5.
Flaps to 5, flaps to 1. Bring back on the throttle. Climb, climb, climb. Let's make our turn to the right. Alright, a little more throttle. Now that we've got the nose up so much. Hard to see our path down there. The yoke in the way. A little more throttle. Alright, let's hit the... Oh no. I don't know if it actually matters which one you hit, but I'll hit that one anyway. LNAV and VNAV arm went off. And then see, it races with the speed. I don't know why it does that. It is so incorrect. Guess that's downtown Memphis. Looks pretty good to me. Nothing out that way. Overspeeding, you know you're not supposed to do that. I don't know why this plane kind of irks me like that. By the way, yeah, put that down. That helps. Start our range up. What, 80 miles, nautical miles? Actually, we need to take the... There we go. It shakes out from when we speed up. Alright, so we're supposed to be at 12,800 and 39 miles from here. Thinking we're going to surpass that just a little bit. But this plane is the only one that does that. It exceeds the altitude and the speed. It's just odd. Actually move our range up. A total of 160. Alright, we're at 9,000 feet. Still a little over speed, below 10,000 feet. Alright, but 10,000 feet is upon us. So we'll turn the landing lights off. Alright, and so we're well on our way. Oh, I just nailed my... Just screwed up my headphones there. That stupid cable's got a short in it or something. Alright. So now that everything looks good... Our flaps not up? Our flaps were not up. Daggone. We're lucky. Technically it should have done some damage, but I didn't hear it do any damage. Daggone. I was kind of wondering why it was still so red, but that's because we were right on it, so luckily we didn't do any damage. I never heard him say flaps up. It might have been when we went outside or something, because I was reducing the throttle. Alright, but everything looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, and I'll be back in just a bit. Alright guys, I just turned it down to normal speed. We need to just turn auto throttles off as well. We need to get this thing way slowed down. Center pumps ran out. They probably, tanks ran out probably a while ago. And as it looks, yeah, we're gonna have to go out here. We're gonna have to. I just don't think it's gonna have enough room right there, to be quite honest. So we'll do that. We're still way fast. Let me just check. What was our landing speed? About 128, so about 133 knots, which is set. Did I turn my landing lights on? Yes, I did. Right? Yeah. Kind of forgot. Alright, so we're not too far. I don't know why it's got snow. I doubt it's snow in Iowa. Although it did all of a sudden get cold again. Alright. Get rid of the drag. Speed brake. Put the auto brakes to 3. Because like I said, this plane, for some reason, does not like to stop very well. You know what? Let's go ahead over to our... Well, I was going to say we could just head over there right now. No real need to go over to IOW. But will this change? Screw up the ILS? It shouldn't. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll head on over. Keep it at to 2,700 feet, which is because we're going to come right through Wavoom, or however you want to say that. It just gives us more time to line up and everything, which is always good. We probably could have done it in time, really, but now we definitely will be able to. Actually, let's head actually a little bit back over. We don't need to be too far to the right. Let's go down here, reduce our range a little bit. So let's see, we're 229. We're actually gaining a little bit of speed. See, that's just stupid. I wanted us at 250. It's like, come on, man. These things take a while to slow down. Even with the speed brake deployed. Alright, so we're only about 20 miles away from Wavoom. I was gonna say we could start putting our flaps out to help, but I don't know. I think we're a little too far out to start doing that. We're at 213, which isn't near as bad. 133. Maybe I switched it to our normal speed a little too early, because it seems like it's taking a while. We're a little too far out. It's just we get so going so fast with the auto throttles and everything, and LNAV or VNAV keeping us so fast. Get a little worried, you know. We're gonna be getting in too fast. We're just now down to 200 knots. Seems like we're falling a little fast. It's alright. It'll help us slow down when we level out. See, I don't know how you get from 250 to 170. That's almost impossible in that short a distance. It's kind of ridiculous that they actually think that you could actually do that. Speed of 197. We could actually start heading over to Wavoom. It just seems like such a short distance to go from there to there. I mean, it might be possible, but it just seems too short to me. That could not be any more than, what, maybe 5 miles or so? So at least if we come in angled, it's a lot better. Can't even hardly slow down anymore. Well, let us put the flaps up with the speed brake. Some planes, they won't let you do that. But we did. I think it just let us, got it out to 1. Come out to 5. We need some drag. Because we're only 11 miles away.
In preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright.
So this speed coming down a little bit.
Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original.
All right, down to 189. We at 15 or 10? I think we just went to 10. Or I mean 5. Right. Yeah, 5. Bring that back. Let's get rid of this speed brake. The flaps to 15. Falling a little fast. Then we're gonna level out. We'll have to get back on the throttles. Man, we are not high off the ground, are we? We are real low. I guess that's why we're, Wavoom, like 2,700 feet. We can take that off. Alright. Just wait until we hit that 2,700 so I can get back on the throttle. I don't know why it started to ramp up itself. I didn't actually move it. Hopefully we land better than last time. Last time was not pretty. Gear down, as I don't really know how far we are. Flaps to 20.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
I'm using the heading because we're going to switch to ILS here in a second. But I don't like hand flying it and then having to move the screen over. It's a little much to handle sometimes. This one actually looks like it has more room on the approach. Alright, our speed is getting too low. Too low too soon. I should put a little too much flaps out too soon, probably. Come on, old girl. Bring the throttle back just a tad, not a whole lot. Only 13 knots over our landing speed. Almost there. Start to turn. We're actually a little too far left. I don't know if it's going to bring us down. We're too high. Alright. Bye-bye autopilot. Really don't trust this plane. Alright, we're at full flaps and wow, we're really losing our speed bad. It's not starting out that well now, is it? We'll keep the throttle about right here, even though we're gaining a little speed. When we flatten out, this thing really drops its speed. Alright, we're getting better on the glide slope. Still a tad high. And then throttle down a little bit. But we're still high. Still high. Although it doesn't seem it. I feel it. One more throttle. And then we're still high. Now we're on it. I can't tell if... Are we on it? Yeah. Oh, there for a second I thought it might actually be saying we're too low. It's a little high.
400.
Actually, I think we're right on it. I can't tell if there's red lights behind it or not.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
200.
It's there. Well, we floated. I don't know why. Landing was okay. You could hear the sound effects from AccuFeel. I leave the reversers on longer in this plane because man, it just does not want to stop. I was kind of disappointed. I thought the approach was coming in great. Like we were right on it and cut the throttle right when we hit the edge of the asphalt, but it still it floated a little long on us. It's just kind of disappointing. It wasn't as good as the landings as I thought. Might have been a little fast, but it didn't seem like it should be that bad. No, it's not gonna... there's no tower here, so I should have been calling all along, but didn't know it. Looks like down there... Although, wouldn't you like to park right here? I do. You know what? We're a cargo plane, so we can go where we want. Damn it. APU on, landing lights off, strobe off, taxi lights on. And we're gonna park right there. They can bring the trucks right up, unload us, you know. We don't need to go over to where the passengers are. Says I. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the landing just because we floated a little bit. I think we were a little fast, which I knew we were coming in just a little fast, but usually we're a little too slow, so I wasn't really, to be quite honest, too concerned with the speed, but I think that made us float just a little long. Everything else seemed really good. We'll be able to tell more in the replay whether or not if I was pitched correctly. I'm not, because at the end, you know, it's like you're feeling for the ground. You pull back, and then the longer it takes, it feels like the longer I pull up, you know, just trying to feel for that ground, like, okay, it's there, and then, no, it's not, okay, now it's there. It's like, I don't know. Parking brake is on. Taxi lights are off. It's got the engines. Alright. So it says we can go over to Air Hauler. So let's do it. Let's go on over there and get paid. Alright, here we are. We'll go ahead and unload this. By the way, I didn't look at how much we paid, but I do believe this. There were several jobs from Memphis, and I took this one not only because it was short, but because it paid a good amount. I'm wanting to say it was like $490 or $690 or something. There were several really good paying jobs in the area. I had planes take a couple of the others. So we'll see. Jake Bowman did a ton of damage to one of our 777s, the TNT one, I think. Cost me $11 million today. Other than that, we weren't that bad financially. Up to 83. We should have more, thanks to him. We don't. Alright, there's a bank loans. We can see our cash. Oh no, it paid $929. I was thinking $4.9 or $6.9. No. $929. Almost $1 million for that flight. Can you believe that? Is that 400 some nautical mile flight? Although it was gold bars. That's probably why. Is why. So let's see where the fleet is, so I can see where I am. Because I don't know where Cedar Rapids, Iowa really is. Right there. Well, something going to Daytona Beach. Probably a small runway though, huh? Yeah, it's a grass runway. We'll probably be going out of Chicago, I would be guessing. That's too short of a runway. I'd take that, 193. Just to go over to Milwaukee. But yeah, I'll probably have somebody come get this plane. We need a couple more pilots. No, we don't. We just need to advance some of the people we got. We got plenty of pilots. Well, I think we're one short. Maybe. Yeah, I think one short. Shall we hire someone? Why not? Hire crew member. Yes. And I'll put you in Huntington. Tri-State Ferguson. There in Huntington. Yeah, welcome aboard, whoever you are. I didn't even see who it was. I just saw it was 100%. What was that? F-A-T-P-O? Was that Frozen Air? I can't remember. Yeah, I'll probably have somebody fly this. Probably whoever flies the DC-6 number 3 will come over and pick me up. Or pick the plane up and go over to Chicago. Well, anyway, that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next flight.
Approaching minimums. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.